So, not being an American has given me a unique perspective on how American politics is covered. And one of the things that I've always found puzzling is how important the Founding Fathers and the Constitution is to political discussions in America. Now, I'm going to play a clip here, and this is going to be Steve Scalise talking about a recent mass shooting and his thoughts on gun control. And listen to the argument he makes against gun control.
How do you feel after being shot and then after everything that happened in Las Vegas?
Look, our Second Amendment rights are critical to what our Founding Fathers envisioned. I mean, if you go look at the writings of our Founding Fathers, they believe strongly in the rights of people to arm themselves for self-defense.
So Steve Scalise's only argument against gun control is the writings of the Founding Fathers and the Second Amendment and what the Founding Fathers envisioned for the country. That's the only argument he makes here. So this obsession with the Founding Fathers and the Constitution is just, it completely throws away all rationale and logic against policymaking that actually makes sense for today. So in Canada, we never discuss our Constitution or the people that created our country. We don't discuss John A. Macdonald. We don't even really discuss recent prime ministers from the past century. So it's mind-boggling that this is the sort of argument that you make when you have no other argument. I mean, there really is no rational argument to make against proper gun control. So the only argument that's made is, well, the Second Amendment, the Second Amendment, yeah, it's called an amendment. It's an amendment to the Constitution. You can also create more amendments and improve the Constitution for the current day. And if I'm not wrong, not to use my own argument against me, but if I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong when I say that the Founding Fathers envisioned a country that would improve the Constitution. So the idea that the idea that a bunch of old people from a couple hundred years ago had any idea of what would be best for people today is maddening. That is not an argument. And it's not even just Republicans that make this sort of argument. This also comes from Democrats. It's just stupid. It's stupid. And nobody stops and questions it. Nobody in media is like, wait a second. Those people have been dead for 200 plus years. Maybe we should think about what is best for today. What policies make sense to enact for our lives that we are currently living that look nothing like what America was 200 plus years ago. So, I don't know. I hope that gives you some perspective on how insane it is to keep bringing up the Founding Fathers, because I can only speak for Canada, but I'm pretty sure my experience mirrors other countries as well. We are not so obsessed with who created our country and the founding documents that put forth the basis of the laws that our country is based on. We don't discuss those things. We don't discuss past prime ministers once they're out of office very often. At least not in terms of what they think we should do for today. Just like, apart from the Founding Fathers, Ronald Reagan is brought up all the time. Another dead president who I guess people think that they can just hop inside of his dead brain and imagine what he would have thought. We don't discuss what Pierre Trudeau would have thought for today and how he would be leading the country right now and how he would think of his son Justin Trudeau and what he's currently doing in the country. That doesn't come up. Nobody has that discussion because it's a fucking stupid discussion. It doesn't accomplish anything. There's no purpose to it. You don't know what these dead people would be thinking because they're fucking dead. So how about focus on actual policy for today and what actually works for people right now? That's where the focus should be.